What if I told you that you can get
years
anything?
Did you believe Hello everyone, Bobby here, and this is another episode of BTX Elite Podcast. My guest today isn't just selling properties, he is shaping prestige from luxury villas in Durat to skyline penthouse in Bahrain Bay. Ali Khamis has built a name where trust is private, deals are quiet, and excellence is the bare minimum. Today, we are talking mindset, power, and the truth behind selling dreams to those who can afford anything. Welcome, Habibi.
Hi, bro. How are you? How are things?
You're the first one from everyone to say hi, bro.
No matter what we are doing or what we are reaching, like connection is there. You are like my elder brother, so.
What do you mean, older brother? How old I look?
Definitely older than me.
I don't know who looks older, but we are in our 20s, so it's fine.
It's okay.
So always the first question is the same, which is, how are you today?
I'm amazing.
Simple. Bum. Amazing.
Yeah.
There is
As
nothing
usual,
up,
as
down.
always, no.
The normal is amazing.
Normal is
You wake
amazing.
up, amazing.
Always.
The day, amazing.
The day could be fantastic also.
Okay, so there is one more level.
Yes.
You have sold waterfront villas, skyline apartments, branded residence. What's the crown jewel of Bahrain real estate right now?
See, Bahrain is a limited in terms of size, okay, and it has a lot of advantage which attract people to invest in Bahrain or to buy properties in Bahrain. First of all, it's a freehold, and the freeholds area are way developing. I would use the word developing because the best is yet to come, and it's the best time to invest and to buy properties during this time. When it's developed, the prices are already in the sky. You are more safe that you bought a property where it is, you know where it is, you know the price of it, you know where it reached, but okay, it's in the top now. You did not make the move earlier to get a bigger profit. But at the end of the day, whenever you are ready to buy a property, it's always the right time. It's this year, the next year, after 3 years, it's always the right time. Because real estate and the market is the more secure asset in the world. Like, it's not Ali who's saying this. Anyone who wants to secure an asset, they will go for a real estate. It could drop and it could go high again. But at the end of the day, it will go high. We have a saying like the real estate market can be sick, but it will never die.
In terms of hotspots in Bahrain, the jewel, the next big thing. Always Bahrain is progressing and new buildings are coming and new areas. Like now, this is the hotspot in this 5 years of period. Afterwards, it's coming the next big thing and the next big thing.
I can relate, but not fully, because every property is designed to someone. Whatever fits you, it won't fit someone else. So when my client speak to me friendly, like how we are talking, then only I can get the right property for them. Some of them, they will try to act smart, and I know it, and I let it be. Because at the end of the day, if you don't be transparent with me, I will not be able to help you in a perfect way. They don't want me to get to know what they want. Some clients try to confuse you. And somehow, in some points. Why? There could be a chances of they are not very sure that what they want, or they don't have a confidence of what they want, or they are not sure also they are capable of what they want. Like, okay, I know they want a sea view, I know they want something that luxury, but they will go all the way around and not being very straightforward. This is our requirement and this is really what we want. Some of them, they tell me like, what do you have? Man, I have all SIF, I have entire Bahrain. Everybody is dealing with us to sell their properties. So you tell me, what do you want? Like, you want me to offer you what? I can offer you full Bahrain. Everyone wants to sell as well. Like, there are only few people who maybe really does not want to sell. Like, even this property, if it is not for sale, you can speak to the landlord or speak to anyone. You can convince them to sell it. I'll give you double price. Go buy 2 properties better than this. Simple. They'll be like, okay, go ahead, Ali. It's a good idea. Or let me check with my wife and then they'll get back to me. Yes, it's a good idea. Go ahead. If you are interested, tell me what's your plan. Make it happen.
How often people are saying, one moment, let me check with my wife?
A lot. I give them also that chance because I know how important it is, because it is very important.
The Seaview apartment that we were discussing before, you remember? Let me check with my wife before we move forward.
Yeah, that is quite often. Yeah, I mean, it's I would say 50%. But you know, when it's very complicated, they're like, okay, I want to see with my wife, and then my mom, and then my dad. I'm like, if a client come with this, most probably he is not honest, because such decisions does not require the full family, or he is young and maybe his parents are giving him the chance to prove himself or to go out, look for a property for him or for an investment. Then this could happen based on his requirement. He cannot go and ask also. That's what also problem in real estate. What I'm facing, okay, I spoke with you and you gave me your requirement, your budget and whatever. Okay, this is the best property which fits you. It cannot be the best property for everyone. Okay, he will go and he ask his friend, his wife, someone else. Yeah, but they told me this is not good. Who they are to tell you this is not good for you? I'm very straightforward. I'm bringing you numbers, facts and figures. I want a reply to this, so then I will be convinced this is not good for you. You cannot hear from everyone because their requirement is different. You like sea view, someone else likes city view, and then if you go and ask them, how is this property? I can tell you no. At night you cannot see anything, but in the daytime it's amazing, and that pays off for you. But for them, no, they want to see the light, they like to see cars, crowd. You want your peace.
As you said in the beginning, for every person there is a specific apartment.
Exactly. So that's why taking the consultation from the right person is always the best way and the best get to your decision, the proper decision.
When dealing with elite buyers, what details close the deal before the paperwork even starts?
ROI, the return of investment. If they are very much aware of what they want, and especially with investor, if they are sharp, the conversation is all about numbers. They might don't go and look at the property even. They buy it. Okay, how much is the ROI? What is the service fees? What is the net? What is this? And in case if the property is vacant, how long it could stay in an average of the market. So approximately in 5 years, these are the expense and this is the returns. Yes.
What is the fastest sale that you did for these elite buyers?
This week I done two fast sales, but I don't know these are done. But because I forget, I remember all my clients. I remember how the deal goes, but I didn't think of how fast it is. But I remember one client told me, I'm sure I'm the fastest. I was like, no, someone was faster than you. I was like, I think I met him in a day, and then the next day we finalize it. So I was like, no, they're definitely faster than you.
Luxury isn't just location. It's an emotion. What do you sell first? The view, the story, or the feeling?
The feeling is very, very important. I always give my client their space, and then I ask them about their feeling, honestly. I always ask them. If they feel good, then I tell them, okay, you can go ahead with this deal and let's go forward. Some of them, they said, we just felt uncomfortable. Even if the property has nothing bad. Or I see it that this is the best deal which fit their requirement and fit their budget, whatever. But if you feel good here, then go with your feeling. It matters. Even for rent, people just step in and then they're like, oh, I felt good here. I was like, this is it.
How often you are facing someone that he's already prepared and probably even signed, and in the last minute, he's backing up?
Quite often. For me, it is.
Is it after down payment or before?
Can happen both. Like once we closed the deal, and then the down payment and everything went through. They signed the pre-sales contract, and then all of a sudden the buyer was like, he was behind me to sell his property. I got him the same price, and then in the beginning he started negotiating about the commission. If someone negotiate with me regarding the commission that we agreed for, I feel like it's an insult. Like I really get angry, and because I mean I did the hard work to get this deal go smooth. Regardless if it took me 1 hour or it took me 30 minutes or it took me 10 days. I invested in myself so much to give you a good deal, and then he got the exact price he was asking for without negotiation. So I was like, no, I'm not compromising for my commission. And then I told the buyer, this is 1, 2, 3. If you want, we can break this deal. I don't want to compromise for this. And then they're like, okay, Ali, we can understand this, but in fact, we really like the property. We will pay the extra, and then it balanced out for me. Like, okay, I was like, okay, so if you want really want the property, let's go ahead. With all of this, again, this buyer came up with something else. He agreed. Everything went through. We are waiting for the date of going to the notary, and something happened. Was like, I think the developer did not finish some document, or there was something missing. So then the another day, the day we were supposed to finalize it, he called me and he's like, I decided not to go forward with this deal.
It's quite bad, I think, for the buyers, especially when they will put the down payment. I think the excitement is there. They will be quite happy and excited that they are moving in their new place.
Exactly.
And then to find out that the landlord decided not to sell or to sell to another one, it's kind of a big deal, I think.
Yeah, it is. And see, when they negotiated with me and then again they raised the price, I was telling my client not to go forward with this deal. So if I was in their place, I'll be like, you are not the last one to sell a property. You saw that we are interested and you thought you can increase the price. No, I will not like it. But then if they like it, then I don't want to tell them no. So like they like the property, but sometimes
for whoever is planning to invest, I will put his name down in the description to buy a few flats, some sea view penthouse. What's the one feature that screams prestige, no matter the property type?
Location is something, one of the most important things to be taken into consideration. And in Bahrain, I would say, it's not as important as other countries, because Bahrain at the end of the day it's very small. Everyone can compromise getting a property 30% or 40% cheaper, just going 10 minutes distance. Like let's say now in Diyar al-Muharraq and such areas, the properties are good and affordable compared to if you will buy in Reef, where the location plays the most important role here. But some people, they're like, okay, I need the space and this is my budget. I would love to live in Reef, but if this is not gonna bring the size of the property that I want, then I might compromise 15-minute extra driving.
You have seen it all: marble, views, private elevators. What still take your breath away?
Maybe views, but not much. I'm used to it now.
For you, it's like every day. You are seeing every day the luxury, the villas, the penthouse, the sea view, and for you it's like, okay, again, another sea view.
Exactly, yeah.
It's such a boring day-to-day job.
Yeah, it's nice. I would not say it's boring, but sometimes I take clients, and especially when they are first in Bahrain, or there are some Bahrainis or other, they did not see such a view. I'll give them the excitement, and I will use it in giving them the information and what is better or could be better than this, or this is the top, or what unique is about this view. Like sometimes they come in daytime. I'll see like, okay, at night you'll see the LED lights all over Bahrain Bay, let's say, and maybe during also the New Year, you see the firework. I mean, adding more
Extra taste to
the view, to the whatever they are excited for.
But in the end, they need to love the property.
Yes, definitely,
right?
definitely.
You have guided buyers through palaces in Durat and Penthouse in Bahrain Bay. Is there a moment when you were speechless? Nothing impressed Ali anymore.
I can't recall that. But yes, I saw one palace which is huge. I need a golf car to go around it and see what is there. And it was in summer. And this palace is the owner has left Bahrain, so he wants to sell it. They sent me the videos and everything, and I had a client who was interested in this 2 years or 3 years back.
You will share how much was the asking price of the palace?
It's 1 million something, more something. Yeah.
For those who doesn't know BD, it's more than $2.5 million.
Yeah, I need to check if it's not even 2. Yeah, it was a huge property, and then the owner just left Bahrain for good, so he really wanted to sell it.
From Reef Island to Bahrain Bay, what makes a location truly iconic in the eyes of high net worth clients?
Reef Island and Bahrain Bay, they have a lot of similarities, and what is the difference between them? That Reef Island is a gated community. When you go there is a gate, the security, they'll ask you. And Bahrain Bay is not, like it's open also for public, where both the islands are private. If you live there, you have to pay money for being in that island. Even if you are an owner, there is a service charge per square meter for the island. It's around 500 fils.
Which one you prefer, Reef Island or Bahrain Bay?
I need to look at my needs and requirement, and then I can take a decision. This is even applies to anyone. So maybe if I want something more safe and a close community where in the future kids can go out, run, and it's like more safe for them, maybe it's a reef island. If I want something more luxury and a mixture of city and sea view and a decent crowd restaurant, maybe I'll choose Bahrain Bay.
Discretion is everything in the VIP world. How do you earn trust when privacy is the client's top priority?
Regardless, I will get the deal or I will lose the deal. I'm always very honest. If even I'll do small tricks, maybe to push the client or to do this, even if I close the deal, I don't really feel good. You know, I felt like, okay, maybe the client has not yet decided, and I pushed him, or could be this is not what they want, and then I push them or something like this. I deal with them always as if I am in their place and I want this property. Ultimately, I gain trust. I really do this not to make them trust me. I just try to do my job fair, and so I can sleep peacefully. I didn't tax anyone money. I did what I have to do, and I did what is right. I have this principle, and then people are trusting me. Ali Khamis is one between maybe hundreds of agents in the market, let's say. And these hundreds of agents, they have thousands of clients. So in order for me to protect you, if you are 100% sure about the property, we have to move forward. If you delay in your decision, this could go. Remember, definitely there are other people also searching for similar requirement. If you are 100% sure, then make the move.
Is there one sale that meant more than the rest? Not for the price, but for the story behind it.
I think all are having different adventures, I will say, and different taste of closing the deal. Yeah, but I cannot recall anything like, man, this one deal is special.
That is a very diplomatic answer. Why? Because all of them are special. Said like a pure salesman.
Yeah.
If you had to choose one address in Bahrain that defines the prestige in 2025, what is it and why?
Bahrain Bay. I mean Bahrain Bay, Bahrain Harbor, this area. This is the logo of Bahrain. If you type now in Google, you want to see Bahrain, they'll show you Bahrain Bay. This is the most, I would say, beautiful design. Even the buildings there, like they have a beautiful shape outside. This is the most expensive land, by the way, in Bahrain. Bahrain Harbor and Bahrain Bay. In terms of location, it's the best. And in terms of like luxury building, it's now developing, so all the buildings are new, like the facilities, the height of the building, the shape from outside and from inside, because the land is very expensive. Imagine you are buying a land with this much cost, definitely you will not build anything cheap on it. So yeah, I will say Bahrain Bay and Bahrain Harbor are the most expensive and prestige.
So my first place should be in Bahrain Bay.
Top of Bahrain Bay. You mean the Penthouse?
One of them.
Yeah, one of them, definitely.
One there, one in Durad, one in Zalag.
Yeah, I take one for when you are in the middle of the town, like you go to Bahrain Bay, and whenever you need a privacy, stay away from the city, you go to Durad.
Yeah, I want to reach to that point when I'm experiencing the beautiful sea view and I don't feel anything.
Soon.
I have a sea view, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
love it. I'm not going that much at the terrace, especially now when it's 40 plus.
Soon, once I take the check from you and give you the keys in front of the sea, he'll be Ali. I was excited here for 1 year to see every day. I'm waking up enjoying the sea view. I still enjoy it, but I'm not impressed now anymore. Get me a property, a penthouse in Bahrain Bay. I want to see now. I want the mix, city view and the sea view.
We are entering the BTX Elite bonus round. What is the biggest deal you closed?
We'll keep this confidential.
I know you will say that. I know you will say that. But you will tell me afterwards.
Hopefully.
What is the most surprising request you have ever had from a VIP buyer?
I had a Chinese buyer, and he wanted the most expensive property in Bahrain Bay, or in Bahrain, and he wanted me to take him to this property. I showed him whatever, I mean, Bahrain is offering and what is the best unit and the most expensive one. The information that he requested me, I was like, really, this guy? He was naming the buildings, and when it built, I was like, you never expect what is his next move.
Did you close the deal?
No, guess why? The day he
Come
came, the weather was amazing. He's like, I loved it. And then he saw the property and everything. He's like, okay, I'm seeing this and this, and then when I come, I will go with you also to look at this property. And then he was like, the prices here are cheaper than Abu Dhabi and Dubai. I really like Bahrain, and I think I will take not one property, Ali. And I really like to work with you. This is the day before he goes back to Dubai, and then he came back. This day the weather was good in Bahrain, and you know how the weather is fluctuating. He's like, it's not as humid as Dubai. I heard this, the Bahrain is better, and then I was like, yeah, but it could be more humid than this. I mean, usually here is a good windy and everything. I was like, I'm lucky he came in a good day. The next day he came, I wasn't too lucky. The weather was very humid. And then he started telling, okay, the humidity level is this is comparing to Dubai, it's almost the same, and I think this is an island, so during summer it will be more. So, and the building, I think they've been using a commercial material, so this building could last for this much years, humidity could affect this. I was like, I can take you to older buildings in Bahrain, the one which are they know this is happening, they know about the humidity, and then they planned it in such a way that it will not affect the property, and you can see the quality. And of course, after 20 years, something you need to do the renovation. So that day he came with his wife, and he wanted to invite her for one a fish restaurant in Bahrain Bay. He loved it, so he brought his wife to experience this, and then she experienced also the humidity. This is how it is, real estate. You need to be patient, and you need to understand the game, and you enjoy it. Either you gain it or you lose it. You just believe in what you are doing and do the right steps, and things will be rewarded. I always believe in this. If I work hard, I work smart, and I do the right things, I will be rewarded.
Do you visualize that this one I will close it?
Yes, definitely. And most of it, I am right. Like, I know this is gonna be closed, and yes, it goes. Yeah, but sometimes, yes, of course, things happen, and then it doesn't go well. But with this also Chinese client, he asked me a weird question where I was like, he wanted to interview me, and then he's like, I want more information about the real estate, and which could not be related to the properties even what you're buying, and could be not even about the real estate in general in Bahrain. I want, like, basically I want to meet you, and then I want the maximum information and knowledge you can give me, regardless if it falls within the real estate or not. Sounds weird, right? So he's like, I'm working in some, I don't remember, like some application, something. He said this. My mind was like, is he building chat GPT or something else with my information or what? Because even the question he asked was like, okay, maybe he's not here to buy. He wants to get the best information or the most accurate information, or he came to collect data. That was like, okay. So here I was like, okay, let's see how far it goes.
If you had to choose penthouse with a view or villa with a private beach?
A villa with a private beach.
Okay, that's why you are my bro.
Yes, of course. I would love villa, so I'll have a garden and then private beach, sand and sea. Nothing for me. Nothing can beat nature. Maybe because I am, like, I won't say like I'm sick of seeing buildings, luxury, penthouse views, but nothing can connect me more. Like whenever I see the greenery, sand, nature, beach, I think this is what makes a person more relaxed, and you get the positive energy. And this is how I feel like human being designed. This is for me. Like whenever I go for traveling or something, I go to the mountains, beaches or something like that. I will not be very interested to travel to Dubai. I mean, like, while high buildings, high this, it's like I feel like I'm at work. Leave me in an island, leave me in a mountain. This is, I feel like, okay, now it's a peace. I don't have a good connection, so even if somebody call me, even if I want to help them, I can't. So you have your time, you connect with nature, you have your peace, and then again back to work. Some other people, maybe they will be from other countries, like a lot of people, even with this regarding the sea, I tell them, okay, at night, it's the city view is much better. They're like, okay, we came, let's say, from Riyadh, Ali. We came to Bahrain to see the sea. And you're telling me to take a property, city view, and at night I can see the light? Regardless of the night, I want the sea, you know? So it's different from one person to another.
How many times are you hitting the gym these days?
Targeting.
This is totally related to real estate.
Yeah, of course. And it plays an also important role in real estate. Like if I go to the gym, I am mentally more stable, and I feel like more cheerful, and I can control focus. Everything goes much better. Like even like this client is like, okay, I reached to the last point, they didn't take the deal. Like, it's okay, tomorrow I'm going hitting the gym and then start a new day. And then I don't lose emotion also. Normally I don't lose emotion fast. I don't give this credit to anyone. Like no one can make me angry, no one can make me sad. Someone can make me happy, yes. Yes, I want to give this to the people because this is inheritance. If I can make people happy, they also can make me happy. But the other things, no, I don't give this credit to anyone. So I target to go to the gym every working day from morning. I start with the gym. I go to the gym. I feel like this is the first task. I completed. Now my day starts well. Sometimes due to work or to responsibilities, something like that, I cannot go to the gym. It affects my entire day. I feel like the first thing which I'm supposed to do, I didn't do it. So I don't know what is the rest of the day will be. You know, like it's not a good morning to me anymore because I didn't go to the gym. You know, like it's a good morning when I did the gym.
You are preparing the machine for the day.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. So it's not just going there and lifting weights and then the muscles. It's also good for your mood. You fix and then you feel like, okay, you can start the day with a good mood.
I think there is not even one single point to take as a negative from going to the gym and just love fitness in general.
Definitely. It's a good for health. It's good for your appearing. It's good also for your mental health. For some reason, people also respect you more, and if they respect you more, they can listen. They'll be listening to you also more, and this is what you need, and then you close the deal. From my childhood till today, wherever I go, I am always leading. So this could also give me the confidence, and I go up and down, and then I am a risk taker. So whatever I want it to be done, it has to be done.
For everyone watching, what's the one quote that built your mindset?
Work for your life as if you are living forever, and work for your akhirat, which is afterlife, as if you are dying tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So powerful. I
Definitely.
need to work now more than 20 hours a day. I think 20 hours is not enough.
Not to that extent, but you need really to understand the meaning of it deeply. So you enjoy every moment in life and afterlife.
Not only focus on the work in life and
Yes.
afterlife, and enjoy as well.
Yes, so this is what it is.
Ali, I want to thank you for being a part of this show. It means a lot to me. And I hope we're going to close a deal anytime soon in maybe Bahrain Bay or Reef, or I'm not sure.
Definitely.
But keep the Penthouse for Bobby.
Most welcome, and I'm grateful to have the opportunity to have this with you.
Thank you again, Ali, for being here. For everyone tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Millionaire, multimillionaire. The Penthouse, it's coming soon.